Hello, CNG 132. I'll be your instructor, George Lemos. As we start this first week, or as you guys start tomorrow, you will land on this page here for CNG 132 500 is the online version of this class. I do teach another face-to-face version of this class. This video will be under the news, right, covering up this post here video. This video will take that spot there. As you get started, many different ways to get started. You can either click the hyperlink here, take you to the same place, click the Getting Started module here, or go into Content and click the Content module here. It'll take you to the Getting Started. I already had it open. It'll take you to the Getting Started page. There are 9 short videos from MindTap, how to use their products, how to get acclimated to their products, how to access our book on their products. Simply by clicking any of these external links, the purple links that you see below, will actually start taking you to MindTap. There's no need to purchase a book. You have access to the digital copy of the book through MindTap. It's an inclusive course fee, so you are actually charged for the book when you signed up for the course. You can get a paper version of the book. I believe there's an upgrade that does cost extra money for the physical copy of the book. It is a new edition. I believe it's 6th edition. I've got a binder of the book, and actually I dropped the binder, so the book was actually in pieces. So hopefully I get a new book here soon that's actually in order and doesn't fall apart when I drop it. So let's see. A little bit about me right here in the introduction. Please post introductions about yourself by Wednesday. That's a way for me to take attendance for the first week of class. For those who do not participate for the first week of class, they will get dropped the second week of class. So make sure you are participating by Wednesday night so people can get a discussion back out to you. I included a discussion rubric. Really, the breakdown is very similar to this. Let's see, I think it was 6 points. It goes 10, 6, and 3 points. Usually people hit the 10 points. Make sure you post your initial post by Wednesday. That gives people time to respond to you and get their 2 responses in by Sunday. So once again, you have to make an initial response by Wednesday for every discussion every week, and then follow up by 2 more responses by Sunday night at midnight. Let's see what else I had. The syllabus. Make sure to read through the syllabus. I did spend a lot of time on the syllabus. Oh, excuse me. If you have any reason to contact Sharon Wagner or April Menzies, the department chair, or actually my online lead, feel free to do so. I left you their email and phone number. Here's what the book would look like if we did have a physical copy. If you do get a physical copy, that's what it's going to look like. Make sure, let's see, required material. Students will need an internet connection. Students will need a computer to host a virtual machine for every project. Hands-on project. I believe they're called hands-on projects still. For every hands-on project, I highly recommend or insist that you do them on a virtual machine. Let's see, for this course, in a face-to-face course, I would say out of 24 students, at least 4 drives have to get re-imaged throughout the semester. In the first week, it's probably the first 2 drives, and then following later in the semester, it's probably another 2 drives. So make sure you're doing these projects, these hands-on projects on a virtual machine. I believe in every hands-on project, I do state it that it should be done on a virtual machine. Let's see. Transcender 100-day access CompTIA SYO 501. The new test just came out. You can purchase Transcender online through the bookstore. If you need assistance, I'm more than willing to help find it. Usually every semester it does get hidden a little bit. simply go to the bookstore. It's going to be labeled, it could be labeled, actually I haven't even done a search. It could be labeled CNG 120, CNG 124, CNG 132. They're all the same coupons used for, it's like a universal codes that are used for any project that Transcender does offer. But I'll work on a direct link for that code. We won't use those yet. We do use those further into the semester. People ask, am I required not to have Transcender? I would say it is in your best interest to have Transcender unless you can ace every single one of my tests. Transcender does help you out, bring those grades, say from a maybe B to a solid A. I mean, I would say it's a way to guarantee you're going to have an A in this class. Let's see, optional Microsoft Technology Associate voucher. Towards the end of the semester, on the Larimer campus, there is Microsoft Technology Associate testing. If you would like to come down, I think the vouchers are only $15 at the bookstore. This is a lifetime certificate. I do encourage every student that takes my class to at least sit down and try to pass the Microsoft Technology Associate certification. One of many certificates. Let's see, my welcome message. Feel free to read through that. Learning outcomes and topical outlines laid out by CCCS online. A breakdown of my gradings. Once again, this is a weighted course, so the weights of each graded topic are separated through here, even though, and they should reflect the same in the grade book. Let me see, there was another thing. I don't have it in here. This is a new syllabus. I'll have to add it later on this week, and I'll show you guys what I also did with it. Usually there's a few ways to get automatic A's in my classes. Going out and get certified, go to CompTIA, get the Security Plus exam, take the Security Plus exam and pass it, then show me proof that you passed it, a way to automatic A this class. And also, I'll have to copy and paste it, but having all your work turned in, having a grade for all your work, and then also coming to campus and doing like a Microsoft Technology Associate exam, MTA exam, and passing the Security Plus MTA, I'll go ahead and give you an automatic A also, but that's a caveat to that one, is just having all your work in. So say you have all your work in and you have a B, feel free, like I said, the last 2.5 weeks at Front Range, come down and get certified in an MTA, and you can pass this class with an A. I will offer to be on campus during the weekends or whenever somebody needs to. So I'll go out of my way to help you guys if it's not in the regular time of testing. Let's see. Students' rights and responsibilities. There's 2 more sections that I just did add in. The important dates, please read through those. Okay, course expectations. This is kind of what I put in here. Communicate clearly. Since this is an online class, it does take extra effort for you to communicate with me and for me to communicate with you. So make sure we're as clear as possible. When you're emailing me, follow those guidelines. When you're writing assignments, follow these guidelines here. Think critically. Use active voices, passive voices. Don't make you sound like you're unsure of what you're stating. Make those claim statements very clearly. And let's see, below is our course plan. We cover a chapter a week. And then every 4th week we do have a test, except for when it comes to the last 3 chapters. After each chapter, after those 13, 14, and 15, we have a test and then a final. As regards to the spring break, that is chapters, I believe, week 9 and week 10. Front Range, let's see, Larimer campus and Boulder campus are on alternating weeks. I believe Larimer campus goes to spring break first, and then it's Westminster campus. For those 2 weeks, the assignments are stretched out a little bit longer. So, and I will post that again when we get closer to that. You'll have 2 weeks to do those assignments. So no matter what day you're taking your break, you'll be able to start week 8, take your spring break, and then come back to week 9. I believe that's when it is, or maybe it's week 9 or week 10. I know I have it in the other content though. But you'll be able to go and have no worry, or simply just not take break and have 2 weeks to do your entire content. And I believe that was the end of that one. Yeah. Going back to the content, let's see. I will post tomorrow morning, week 1. In the top here, you'll probably see, more than likely, you'll see a video of me kind of going into week 1 stuff, or maybe I'll just make that tonight. But I laid it out so you see in the news some current material. I might even change the current material too. Weekly readings are laid out. Make sure to read those weekly readings. After you read, post your discussions, then do your assignments, do some review, take a look at the slides, and then attempt your quizzes. Your quizzes are unlimited attempts, and it should take the highest grade. So make sure you're getting your free points out of that one. I kind of laid the week out, kind of how you should approach it. But if you find a different way that makes you successful, please do it your way. And I believe that covers everything for getting started in the class. Here are the projects I was talking about. So like I said, make sure you do projects on your virtual machine. You should be getting a DreamSpark account. You should be getting that should be made fairly soon. So feel free. You should have VM Workstation in there, or VMware Player. Yeah, no, VM Workstation should be in there. Feel free to use Oracle Box if you have questions about that. VM Player does work also. So there's many virtual softwares that will work for this course, even Hyper-V if you have it. And I believe that's it for the introduction to this class. I will see you guys. I'll post another video here shortly.